Hey, it's my little boy. What's up, guys? Today I'm going to bring you this most feared Marshawn Lynch player review. Now, as most of you guys know, Marshawn Lynch already has 2 previous cards that already came out. Most of the good players in Madden this year already have 2 cards. And see, I'm looking on auction block. There isn't the most feared Marshawn Lynch out. He is limited 1 to 100. I don't know why they did that. I guess for the really good elite cards, they wanted to make them kind of more rare than their actual regular elite cards. But anyway, let's compare the Marshawn Lynch to this 90 captain card. Now, playing with this card, I noticed a big increase in his speed as it went up by 3. All his other stats, surprisingly, are actually a lot better than his regular card. Than his captain card, excuse me. Now, usually, most cards, when they get a player upgrade, you don't really see no increase in stats. But this Marshawn Most Feared Lynch, boy, I tell you, I noticed a very, very big increase in his speed. Now, before I jump into the gameplay review, I was Shugs, the player who was in the invitational tournament. He's the one that actually let me use his card because I couldn't find one on the auction block. So I want to thank him. His Twitter link will be in the description below, and hopefully you guys like this review. And I'll tell you, this Marshawn Lynch is a beast. Let's go get into this gameplay. Now, first thing first, I noticed with this Marshawn Lynch is his ability to hit runs to the outside. Previously using Marshawn Lynch before, you would like to run him all the time up the middle, just up the gut. He's a power back. But this time, he has an increase of speed, which gives him a slightly better chance to hit the outside. Now, I did give him my majority of the runs to the inside because that's where his bread and butter is. He took a couple of hit sticks, never coughed at the ball, not one time. And usually, when he gets tackled, he always falls forwards and fights for extra yards. I really like this Marshawn Lynch. He's the best halfback I played in the game. I only played with the DeMarco Murray, but I asked other people's opinion, and everybody seems to agree with me. Now, trying to use this card out the backfield, I don't really recommend that because he's not a receiver type. I suggest you give this card straight runs either to the outside or up the gut. You know, most people like in the game the counter plays, the strong power, HB zones, 0-1 traps, blunt dives, inside zones, all those types of runs. If he gets any type of separation, he even has the speed to break away, as you saw right there. He has a 93 speed with an 88 elusiveness. So Marshawn Lynch, he's a very better card than his previous 2 cards in this year's Madden. And like I said, he took big hits, never coughed at the ball one time. And even after taking a big hit, he doesn't really get tired too fast and still somehow manages to fall forward. I really recommend this Marshawn Lynch card. Now, unfortunately, I can't tell you what he's going for on the auction block because when I searched, there wasn't any up. But I suggest just around his player value, he's probably going for around 300k, and the fact that he's limited. So would I recommend this card for his captain card? Yes, this is the card I recommend. He's a beast, never fumbles the ball, and he gives you a very versatile halfback. Well, you know what time it is. Hey, let's go fucking down.